Hello guys, how is everybody doing? So in today's reading we're gonna look at your next relationship and most particularly who's going to be your next boyfriend or next girlfriend. And for that I have three piles: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I will ask you to choose your pile. If this setting is not giving you a clear vision on the piles, I will put a picture right away so that you can choose the pile that you're most called to. And to go directly to your pile, please check the info box so that you can go directly by clicking on the timestamps. Alright, so I will get the picture right now and I will see you at your pile. So for those of you who have chosen pile number 1, welcome to your reading. I will just keep those here and we're gonna start with the tarot cards. So here there is just one major arcana and we've got the Judgment in reverse. Then we got the 5 of Swords in reverse, the Death card, the 9 of Coins, the Page of Swords, the Hierophant, and then 2 extra tarot cards. We got the Star and the 10 of Wands. So I see from right away that this person have been through some kind of a life event that have made him question or made her question her or his decision, and they have been through a path in their life and they feel like this path is not really serving them in any way or form. So now, especially because they went through something, some event, maybe they have been heartbroken or maybe they have been through some kind of hardships in general, maybe at their work as well. And now they're trying to look at things not from an ego perspective, but most importantly from the perspective of moving along in their lives and achieving financial and emotional success. So I see that this person is gathering a lot of information so that they can look at what other people have done so that they can improve their lives and try to gather some important lessons that they can learn. And so maybe they read books or maybe they go through internet researches so that they can and I see also that they have some kind of an idol or maybe someone that is inspiring them in some way so that they can reach the successful life that they are aspiring to. So I see that for now, because we have here the Judgment in reverse, and when we have a card in reverse, it's not permanent. Otherwise we would have another card that is upright, and that signifies what that reverse card actually is trying to tell us. But for here, I see that for now this particular person is it's like when you say fake it until you make it in a way. But what I'm gathering also is that this person is gonna learn maybe in the future that maybe something that have worked for someone, it doesn't mean necessarily that it's gonna work for them. But what is for sure is that they will have enough knowledge and they will reach out their destination to become this 9 of coins, which means that if they haven't achieved already some kind of a success, I feel like they will eventually reach the successful life that they are aspiring to. But it's just that please keep in mind that success and what is that word is very relative from a person to another. So maybe they are already very successful and they have achieved a lot of success in their lives, but for them it's really not enough, and they want to go like to the next level and to the next step. And I see that with the Nine of Wands. I mean, I see that they are working a lot so that they can improve their, especially their financial life. All right, so that's for the tarot cards. Now we're gonna look at some oracle cards, and we're gonna gather additional information about that person. So what do we have? We have sorry, we have TikTok in reverse, and what is this? Clean it up in reverse. We have angel therapy and clear your space. Guys, isn't that talking about the same thing? It's crazy. So we have clean it up in reverse, which means that this person is actually leaving some clutter. It's either emotional clutter or maybe physical, or maybe keeping some kind of relationship that doesn't serve them anymore, and then they're like lingering in. And yeah, it's like with this TikTok in reverse, it's like wasting time with things that like they will not serve you in any way. But with these two cards, I see that this person is really going to be successful in actually cleaning their space, and also in evolving in terms of their emotions. So I will just read you those two messages, and then we're gonna continue. So for the angel therapy, it's from Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels, and allow us to take your burdens. And then with the clean your space, Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use feng shui. All right. So I see that this person, it's like when you have like a lot of things in your fridge, but you feel like all those things, you really are not, yeah, you don't want to use any of this food, and you just want to go for something else. And then yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, sometimes we need to do like something, or maybe we need to have like, we have some tasks that we know we need to do, but instead of that we create for us like additional tasks that all that they do actually is to clutter our mind and our physical space. Yeah, but as I said earlier, with this TikTok and then clean it up in reverse, I see that this energy is temporary. And with those oracle cards as well, I see that this person is gonna eventually like look at things at the face value, and then do the right thing when it comes to I saw something, that's why I stopped. Sorry, I will continue afterwards. With those two cards, we have the same number, which is like here 21, that sums to 3, and then 30, that sums to 3. So please, guys, you might want to check the meaning of 33, or maybe 3 or 33 or 6 are significant for you, or for the your significant other, or maybe you will be meeting by March, or yeah, something regard the 3 of the month, also something regarding the number 3 that is like very popping at me in that I feel like it's quite important. All right, so what was I saying? Yeah, like to sum up those oracle cards, I see that this person is on the like learning stage, and He will like clean his space from, I see also from toxic people, so that their decisions can be based on the things that they really want and not just what things that come like from insecurities, or maybe some from people trying to push them in a certain direction where they know it's not really what they want. All right, so those are the messages from the oracle cards. Now we're gonna look at some postal cards and also but first let's just lay them down right here so that you can see them. Yeah, you can see them. All right. So I see from this, if you can look at this chair, it's like there is a place for sitting in here, but there is this platform that is actually keeping anyone from sitting on that chair. So I see that this person is quite restless, and yeah, he really would like, he's working a lot, or they are working a lot so that they can do better in their lives. And also I see that from this lamp, I feel like it's more of a student lamp. So maybe they are trying to do some internship, they're trying to gain some kind of certification so that they can evolve in their work. They might also be coming back to school, maybe taking some classes, who knows. They might want to change their career, or maybe evolve, do better when it comes to their knowledge so that they can evolve faster. And lastly, we're gonna look at the actual postcard that you have chosen, which is the opium poppy. And it's actually a message of sleep and peace. So this person is really in a need of a break. This person really needs a break. So maybe when you guys meet and when you guys are when you will be involved with each other romantically, maybe you will be that poppy for that person and you will bring them peace, and you will bring them like a sense of relaxedness, a sense of, it's like a weight that is lifted off of their shoulders. All right, so yeah, I really feel like after you guys meet, and after like in general in your relationship, you will be the one that is actually bringing harmony and bringing a sense of calmness to this person and to the relationship in general. So yeah, that was your reading. Thank you very much, by number 1, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. So if you have chosen pile number 2, welcome to your reading. I'm gonna leave those cards so that we can look at them a little bit later. And now we're gonna directly dive in and look at the tarot cards, as they will give us like more accurate description of your future partner. All right, so this first one is actually a major arcana, so we're gonna look at this. Oh, we got the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Six of Coins in reverse, the King of Cups in reverse, the Justice card, and then the Fool in reverse. So right away, what I see from this spread is that your person have been through some like very heavy stuff. All right, and for that they really are like afraid to get involved again in a romantic way. It's like they have given up on love, they have given up on relationships, but we know that They will not be giving up on that for long, because you guys, this is your future partner. Yeah, and what I see also with the Six of Coins in reverse, I feel like they have been used, and most particularly like financially, and it had broke them in many ways with those two cards. And it's like now they're pretty closed off emotionally, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for them in the future, so that they can maybe look at things from a positive kind of way when it comes to romantic relationships. And also I see with the Fool in reverse is that they are really afraid to take a chance and maybe like step into a relationship again. I see that also with the Six of Swords. But with the Justice card in the middle of everything, I see that you will prove them wrong. I see that you will just like restore that that nothing is really lost forever, and that if it was for them just that experience, it's just that person that they have met, and it's not the case with everybody else. And with that Lovers card, I see that that person is gonna have at some point in their life, how he's gonna or she is gonna have to make the choice to be in the dating scene again, and start dating again, and start opening up again. All right. Yeah, like many people, and I see that with many readings as well. It's pretty normal that someone has been, especially if they have been involved in a long-term relationship, and that they have been investing a lot in that relationship, and discovered that it was all in vain. It's not really easy, but we all know that people will actually, like, at some point move on from this energy, and that they will with this Justice card, as I have said, they will see that maybe that person that deceived them will get some bad karma. And because I see also here that they handled things pretty decently, so that they will get good karma as well. All right. So that's for the tarot cards, and we're gonna look at now some oracle cards, and we're gonna gather some more information about that person. So what are the oracle cards that we got? We have Breathe in reverse, we have Regeneration, we have Prioritize, and Gentleness. All right. So I feel like this person is really still in that early ages of a breakup, and they will eventually regenerate. But with here we have 10, and here we have 11. So they will regenerate, but it's going to be hard, as it's very normal. It's going to be hard for them, and the thing that they will eventually learn is that they need to focus on what's best for them, and they need to be grateful and focus on the good things that they have in their own life, because I feel like they do have a lot, because not only when it comes to their good heart, but also when it comes to their financial assets. I see that also they might be pretty artistic and creative. And what they will learn eventually is that they didn't do anything wrong, and if they trusted that person, it's really the loss of that other person that they did not recognize what a catch they had, and what a thing that they have lost actually from their hands, like with their foolishness. All right. So they will eventually learn to be gentle with with the situation in general, but also they wouldn't be too hard on themselves and criticize themselves too harshly when it comes to the outcome that they had at the end of it. So yeah, so we're gonna look at now some postcards and also one card representing a flower. So here we have a chair, F1, and then the eucalyptus. The eucalyptus actually represents the protectiveness and the purification. So really this person is going through the phase of clearing their energy and then to rejuvenate, all right? And I also see with this F1, I know it's an F1, but what I see is that it's like there is a very narrow entrance from here, and then there is like some kind of a route until they reach a very wide, and I see that not only this part, but it's like open, very open perspective on the thing that they are like thinking about. So I feel like they are very they are going on the right path so that they can get out of this energy of stressfulness, because I see here with the yellow color, I also associated with stress. So maybe they will get out of that stressful situation and maybe get a broader perspective on things in the future. And also I see with this chair that it looks quite uncomfortable, and I don't know, I feel like it might be cold, all right? So it's definitely an energy that is now like around that person, but as I have said in here, it is going to be like just temporary, and they will move on from this restfulness that they are actually in. What else I'm seeing? I see that there is like mostly a blue color, so they will learn the power of assertiveness, and they will learn that maybe their part is to be more assertive and to communicate clearly what they want and what they don't want, all right? So maybe they were like too easygoing in the past, and people, some people they mistake that with that it's okay for them maybe to walk all over them, or and that person actually is learning that lesson right now, all right? So yeah, that was your reading pile number 2. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. So if you guys have chosen pile number 3, welcome to your reading. So those are additional cards, and then oracle cards that we're gonna see a little bit later. And for now, we're gonna look at, this is a major arcana, and it is the Hermit. And the tarot cards that you have is the Two of Wands, the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Two of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Knave of Pentacles, all right? Yeah, so what I see from those cards, first of all, we have 2, then 2, number 9, 4, 7, I see this person is trying to work on their financial assets and then trying to maybe evolve when it comes to their finances. And I also see that they are willing like to make an effort when it comes to romantic relationships. It's just that they have that mentality that they must know the person a little bit more before they engage in anything serious, which is pretty understandable. It's like you can't blame someone for that. So I feel like yeah, this person, maybe they had been through a realization, or maybe they are trying to like for the next relationships, they really are trying to do some work so that they go on strong basis. So they are looking for someone that is actually good for them, and with whom they're gonna like build like stronger foundations. All right, I see that also with the Four of Cups. So they will not be inviting anybody, like not just someone just to be with someone. No, they will actually look for someone that is suitable for them and that they are suitable for. All right. So I see also with this Two of Swords and Two of Wands, I see that they are doing a lot of mental work so that they can identify what they want and what they don't want. And yeah, they do take their time and they do not get involved like emotionally, like from the get-go. Well, at least that's the energy that they give. But you know that people, when they are in a relationship, they might be a bit different. But for now, they really are trying to be in a relationship where they can actually take things a little bit slow. And to be honest, it's the best thing to be like to go step by step, so that you can have like very grounded, very strong basis in your relationship. I see that also with the Hermit card, that they really would like to have a very soul connected relationship with someone, and that they have been through, like, that they have been doing some inner work so that they can actually have a better perspective on the things that they want and the things that they don't want. All right, so those were the tarot cards. We're gonna look at some oracle cards right now so that we can get more information. We have the Fates in reverse, and we have Poised, Relationship Harmony, and Chakra Clearing. So right away with this chakra clearing, we have seen that this person is represented by the Hermit. So definitely they are trying to work on themselves and trying to purify their energy. And also with this relationship harmony, they really are working so that they can like improve their surroundings and improve their environment. So I'm gonna read the messages like very quick. And the first one, which is relationship harmony: we angels are open to hearts for everyone involved. Arguments and conflicts are being resolved now. So really they are trying to be in a more harmonious environment so that they can like feel emotionally fulfilled. It's either with their family, either with their friends, or like surroundings at work, at school, wherever, like in any other aspect. And with this chakra clearing, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. So yeah, as I have said earlier, they really are looking to clear anything that is that they feel that it's bothering them, or it's draining their energy. They are working on it right now. And with this Poised card, which adds up to 12, so maybe here we have 17, which adds up to 8. So maybe those numbers have any kind of importance to you. And I see here, I don't know why I see the 4th of August. So This date might be significant, or maybe it's your birthday, your other person's birthday, or maybe you have been like there will be an event, or maybe that day it's special for either of you. And yeah, and generally the month of August is really pumping up at me in here. All right, and with the fates in reverse, I see that this person, even if they would feel that there is a very strong soul connection with someone, they still will be taking their time so that they can be sure that this person is actually the right person for them. All right, so having that initial fling and having that initial attraction, and you feel like, yeah, you understand each other, you feel like wow, this person really gets me. But even if that person actually feels all those feelings, they will still be very, very cautious when it comes to relationships, and they will take their time so that they can build real, founded, strong relationship with someone. All right. So now we're gonna look at some postcards and a flower card. A cassette. Work in progress. Yeah, for sure. So this was the flower that represented your reading, and I will try to read what the name of the flower. It's ornithogalum, and it's a symbol of purity, of innocence, and also for trust. So really this person is yeah, they are really working on themselves so that they can reach that like ultimate fulfilling relationship that they are seeking. And we can see here also with work in progress that for now they really are working on themselves. And also with this cassette and with the headphones, I see that they are listening to their inner voice and then their inner guidance, so that they can they can do the things that are good for them, actually. And in here we see it's like it's like a racetrack. So for them, yeah, there is the number 8 as well here, like from 1 to 8. So maybe August or the number 8 in general is quite important. So I see from here that they are trying, like they really are trying to keep being in the race. And I see also from here a little bit of competition. So maybe at work they would like to evolve, or I also hear that there might be like in certain culture, or maybe like some people in the surroundings, maybe their parents, they are like pushing them to make some decisions, or maybe they tell them like it's time for you to do such and such. And but I see from this straight line and then the lines that are going on the other direction, I see that this person only thinks and listens to their inner voice. And it's really amazing, because they have done enough work to know and to understand that what is best for them might not be best for someone else, or maybe what other people think the thing other people think it's they should do or should not do. It's really a matter of perspective, so they don't really take that at heart, and they only think about the things that the things that will serve them the most. All right, so this is what I see from here, guys. And I also see with those what do we call it? The glasses. It's like magnifying glasses or something. So they really are diving deep so that they can go further in terms of understanding of who they are. They really are like working on themselves right now. So yeah, thank you very much. Pile number 3. This was your reading, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.